NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bucks, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Then there's Prince. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Rollins in at the 1. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And here's Halliburton. And the baseline jumper goes down.
Well, because he's a 3-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Halliburton capable of creating jumpers.
Lopez, the screen on Siakam. Down low. Oh, stolen by Turner. 11 feet out. Second shot opportunity. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Here's Milwaukee. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And here are the Pacers now. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark there with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis' career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Here's Nembhard, following the score by Milwaukee. Drives to the hoop. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Siakam against Antetokounmpo. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
That one's off. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the 3, but go to your first strength.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis has checked in. Good on the second one. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And there it is for him.
Well, you know Prince is going to be aggressive. So if you're not going to make a commitment to stop him, he's going to make high-percentage shots like that one.
Now here's Halliburton. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Turner. Kuzma outside. There's a screen. And no good. Oh, nice D from Nesmith. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Turner. Halliburton for 3. They get it again. Outside Nesmith. Another shot. And Halliburton finishes inside.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Portis outside. Here's Rollins. Portis outside. Kuzma outside. Shoots over Neesmith. It's Kuzma with the miss. The Pacers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Halliburton finds Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Neesmith. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Bucks trail by 4. Here's Rollins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Lopez passes to Portis. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Neesmith passes to Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Siakam gets doubled. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Nembhard. Misses the jumper. Kuzma outside. And Prince with the bucket on the assist from Kuzma. There's 14 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Turner. Nembhard outside. Here's Siakam. Oh, great D that time from Portis. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Indiana ahead, leading by just 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. They've got Kevin Porter. Smith out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. You know, for a swing man, Trent has good size and is a sturdy, strong presence to us.
Oh, B.A., he sure is. He can make an impact on the defensive end with the attributes you just talked about. Not only can he be a stopper, though, let's remember, this guy can get hot as a shooter. You better look out. He can get on a heater.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Outside Walker. Prince against Matherin. Over Prince. And it's Matherin missing. The Bucks trail. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Portis. Over Matherin. Portis gets the bucket.
Well, he knew what he wanted to do there. Uses that height to get a clean look over the smaller defender.
For Indiana, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Toppin outside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to review the game plan. Milwaukee making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Smith. Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. And Green is subbed in for Prince. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
First free throw is good.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, B.A., how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court, they make defenses work. I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
Antetokounmpo against Toppin. And Toppin pulls it down. Pacers leading by 3. Here's Mathurin. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Halliburton against Porter to the left wing. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. In transition, here come the Pacers. Mathurin with the ball. Green picks him up, and it's Mathurin missing. The Bucks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Antetokounmpo outside. Green, a screen. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And some changes here for the Bucks. Kuzma's checked in for Green. Prince comes in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Porter Jr. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Turner, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Siakam, that's good.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Antetokounmpo outside. Lopez against Turner. Kuzma outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Nesmith. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Bucks trail by 5. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Cuts it up from 12, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Antetokounmpo against Siakam. 12 seconds left in the second. Pass to Mathurin. Lets it go from the wing. He can't get that one to fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Pacers. They're up by 3. And we'll be back with you shortly. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the center position, filling out the middle. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. But defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. So it's the Pacers now, after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Halliburton. 90 seconds into the second half now. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo for the tie. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Halliburton draws the double. The open shot, Siakam. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls. Siakam's got 5 now.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Lopez, the screen. Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Nembhard. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 tonight. For the lead. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam outside. Pass to Halliburton. Nembhard outside. There's a screen by Turner for 3. Mathurin gets the 3 to fall. 7 points in the game.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Mathurin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
Now here's Kuzma. No made baskets yet. From the arc. The rebound by Turner.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Up top, Siakam. Over Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo with the block. To the middle. Rollins, no good. Indiana leading by 6. Halliburton draws the double. And here's Turner from the arc. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, Pascal Siakam showing you I can do a little bit of everything. You need an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity, willing to do what it takes.
Now here's Kuzma. Rollins passes to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kuzma for three. Fires, hitting the triple.
His offense really opens up when Kyle Kuzma is making that three-point shot.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. 5 to shoot. They double-team Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Over on Antetokounmpo. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Pacers leading by 5. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Green. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's Bobby Portis, and it's Livingston in at the 4 slot. That's the group from Milwaukee right now. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
The Bucks trail by 7. Now here's Porter. Trent outside. Portis with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Trent. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Oh, defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr. and he's not having any of it.
Now Halliburton. Toppin, a screen on Trent. Pass to Toppin. Three-pointer. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Toppin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. The Bucks making a switch here. Nance is checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Nembhard's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Halliburton against Porter. Halliburton draws the double. Over Porter. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Porter against Halliburton. Green for 3. Buries it from 3.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Leading by 5. Toppin outside. Lets it go from deep. And he can't get that one. The Bucks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Trent finds Porter. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Over to the left wing. Here's Portis. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Nembhard. Now Halliburton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton like a seasoned veteran right there.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
No good on that one.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate, great skills for the young Halliburton.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. He hits the second from the line. The Bucks trail by 6. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Giannis striding in. Excellent D there from Siakam. Indiana's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Turner, no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one, and that brings him within 5.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Halliburton surveys the floor. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter here.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. Kuzma for 3. The rebound by Nesmith. Indiana leading by 5. Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Halliburton. Guarded closely. Here's Siakam. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Outside Nesmith. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Kuzma. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Siakam draws the double. Pass to Turner. Outside Nesmith. It's stolen away.
Only one defender will get the steal in the stat sheet, but both guys made an impact there on D.
And here is Antetokounmpo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal. Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Tyrese Halliburton has played with a poise beyond his years. He's got another chance here to continue to build on that.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. 19 seconds left in the game. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Let's hear it wrong with Anthony.
19 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Prince. The 3 is up. And another miss by Milwaukee. And they go to the intentional foul.
Brook Lopez. First personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called, Milwaukee. They're down by 7. Your thoughts, guys?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Welcome your 4-1-4 crew to the floor.
It from distance.
And with his height, the defense unable to impact the shot on the closeout.
And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. but they stood tall and got the win.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself, play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K